Hey guys, I'm at Oscar Scherer State Park near Venice, Florida today. Kevin and I came in last night and he spent the night, and now I'm going to be solo for a couple days. He may join me later in the week, but this is a really nice park. I've never been here, and it's only about an hour and 15 minutes from our house. Let me show you the campsite. I think I got the best campsite in this place. Let me show you. We're right near the bathrooms. We have all this beautiful, beautiful shade. And then we come over here. We have a fire pit. The picnic table. And look at this view right from the picnic table. It is just incredible. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's a tidal Blackwater river, kind of more like a creek, I think. Very peaceful out here. This is supposed to be like our second shakedown. I wanted to make sure I was solo for a part of it because I have to be able to do this on my own for my travels. Van's not completely organized yet, but got my table set up, sofa area, and now I have some things charging right over here. Dirty dishes have been washed already and are draining. My Berkey, ignore my tacky looking washcloth there. Beautiful view from the side door. And look at the view from the back. Right out to the water. And we're really fortunate right now. I don't have anyone right next to me. That'll probably change. It is a weekday, so. But even with someone next to me, it's semi-private. Oh, let me get out of here so the screen's not in your way. Yeah, see? You can walk right up here. The only complaint I would have about this site, and really I'm not even complaining, that would be the neighbor's site, but right here you can see it's not super level. It tilts down a little bit. Doesn't really seem to bother me other than I have to hold the fridge slide open, otherwise it wants to close since it's on that far side. It has electric and water hookup, and we are using the electric right now. It's a pretty shady site. We've got some dappled sunlight. And the water spigot is right there. So yeah, this is a really great site. Last night we just did the trail around the Osprey Lake. That was really beautiful. And then we just came back, did a little cookout, and enjoyed our evening. Kevin left about an hour ago, and for the rest of the day, I think I'm just going to enjoy this site. I'm going to do maybe a small hike on one of the shorter trails. They have quite a few trails here. I have my bike with me, so I'm going to take a spin around, look at some things, go the opposite direction that we went last night, me and Kevin. You can ride your bike along the roads in the park, as well as a few of the trails, which can be quite sandy. The Legacy Trail runs right through the middle of the park. It's an asphalt 12.5-mile multi-use trail that runs between Sarasota and Venice. On the southern end, it connects to the Venetian Waterway Park Trail for a total of about 20 miles. The trail was built along the old Seminole Gulf Railway corridor and is part of the Rails Trails Conservancy program to turn old railway corridors into connecting multi-use trails with green space across the country. The hope is that these green spaces will get more people outdoors, reduce pollution from emissions, and help to revitalize communities. So that was a nice leisurely bike ride. I saw a trail I'm going to probably go on later. It's a little short trail. Has interpretive signage and stuff. I think it'll be nice for an evening walk. Right now I am going to make a lunch. I'm just enjoying myself. I really like my van. This is exactly how I wanted to use it. I like these little butane stoves. They're super easy to use. You just use these canisters here. And they see that notch right there on the canister? This one here. You just slide it in like that. Line this up with that notch. And then you hit the fuel lock to lock it into place. So you see it move into place there. Now I'm just boiling some pasta for pasta salad. You hit the ignition, you see the flame right there, you see that, and then you turn it down to where you want it. So while my pasta is cooling, I am going to chop some veggies. Got a little salad dressing, spices. 87 degrees out. In here it's actually probably about the same. So something nice and cool will be good. Brought a little basil from my garden. Pick off the best leaves here. I noticed I was getting some snails on it. So I'm just using Annie's red wine and olive oil dressing. Alright, I got some. Yes, I need a larger cutting board. had a bigger one I was gonna bring. I had stuck this one in here, thinking it would be large enough to put over the sink, but it's a small sink, so small cutting board, but it's actually too small for that. And I forgot to put the other cutting board in here, so I'm stuck with this little one for the week. I never said this was going to be low fat. Avocados, olives. Oh, it's going to be good. Alright, now I'm going to go eat. So it's looking like rain for the afternoon. But I'm gonna walk down and see if I can do maybe a little portion of this little trail that's supposed to run alongside the creek. So there's the South Creek Trail, which is only about a half-mile trail. And as long as the weather cooperates, that should be nice. Runs right along the creek. Well, this is pretty. This is really nice. The breeze makes it very bearable out here. It's not buggy. Yeah. I love how the water comes right up to the edge of the trail. I bet there's a lot of times where this gets flooded though. It's just so lush back up in here. It's definitely a little muddy too. Nice layer of pine needles just covering the trail. Makes for a soft walk. So that trail comes out right here where the picnic area is. Looks like the playground is kind of closed off due to COVID. And over here, looks like there is a kayak launch. Yes, indeed. What's nice is this is accessible for people with disabilities. Okay, so I just did the South Creek Trail from here to where it says I am right there. And the weather seems like it's holding up. I may do the Lester Finley. It's only a half mile as well. Now that's supposed to be an accessible trail for people who have hearing, vision, and physical impairments. Press these buttons and listen to an interpretive display. I don't know if I want to do that with COVID or not. I'm just going to check out the trail. Okay, why do I feel like Dorothy? I'm off to see the wizard. This is beautiful. It's quite nice. Yeah, I definitely recommend this trail. This and the South Creek Trail are both beautiful. Both are short half-mile trails, so they're perfect for a before or after dinner walk. I actually recommend this entire campground. This is a really nice campground. And to think it's only been an hour and 15 minutes from where I've lived all these years, and I've never visited it. I will be back to this campground. Look, right along here there's a little butterfly garden. How cute is that? So this will be my very first night solo in the van. I'm having leftover pasta, wine, can't think of a better way to spend it. So I'm on the green trail this morning, and this kind of loops around. I think if I go that way I will shorten it a little bit, or I could go all the way around. At certain times of year this trail is closed because of eagle nesting in the area. Neat if I see one. I'm gonna head down this way for a little bit and see what's up here. So this section here is mostly Florida scrub out that way. And then a little bit of hardwood along here. And I think at the end of the green trail, or coming from the other direction, I guess it'd be the beginning, it's supposed to be a little bit more woody. This park is home to the Florida scrub jay, an endemic species only to Florida. It relies on these scrubby flatwood habitats, which have been maintained by fire. Due to decades of fire suppression, the Florida scrub jay is federally listed as a threatened species. This is a nice trail for wildflowers. It feels really remote out here, although you can hear the traffic in the distance, so you know you're not that far away from everything. Oh, look at this. Butterfly pea. I hope you can see this. It's a pretty flower. Okay, here is where I think the one loop connects to the other loop. And at the end of this one, I should start coming up on some hardwood areas. So that was nice. This trail ends right up where I was at yesterday, up by the nature center. And like I said, it's kind of a loop, so now I can kind of go back and loop around to where I started. Well, that's it, guys. I've really enjoyed my time here at Oscar Scherer State Park. I'm gonna end this video. I'll be solo tonight, and then tomorrow morning Kevin's gonna join me again. But I'd like to not take video and just enjoy my time with him. I didn't really run into any problems with the van. I need to get more organized. I think everybody probably finds that to be the case. Yeah, this worked out really well for me, and I'm really happy with the design, the layout of that we did in the van, and that I'm gonna get to travel now. I mean, I could travel before, but this has been a dream of mine for a very long time. And because I'm a little bit anxious about driving and such, I never really did it, but this is making me do it. I mean, I have to, right? Because I invested in this. So, yeah, this is worth it. This makes it worth it. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you liked this one. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time. Thanks for watching.